Malta is often celebrated for its coastline and capital, but beyond the postcard views is a side of Malta few ever experience. In this video, we're exploring 7 secret villages most tourists never hear about. Places where fishermen still mend nets by hand, where stone streets echo with ancient festivals, and where time doesn't chase the crowds. Stick around, because we're revealing where you can hike along cliffside paths, swim in hidden coves, and taste pastries baked from 300-year-old recipes, all without a tour bus in sight. Before we dive in, here's a travel tip. When you head out exploring Malta's secret villages, here's something most travelers miss. Most of Malta's secret villages aren't easy to reach by public transport, so plan. Rent a scooter, e-bike, or arrange a taxi in advance to avoid getting stuck. Offline maps will also save you when cell service drops in the countryside. We start up this journey at a quiet stone paths, broken only by the sound of church bells echoing off distant cliffs. This is Għarb, a quiet village on the western edge of Gozo Island. Here, cobbled alleys wrap around limestone chapels, and the only sounds are distant church bells and the rustle of olive trees. At its center stands the Tapinu Basilica, impressive on its own, but it's what lies behind it that sets this village apart. A short hike past the basilica leads to dramatic cliffs with one of the most peaceful ocean views in all of Malta. Locals quietly call it the best place to watch the sunset, and tourists rarely find their way here. Għarb's surroundings are protected from development, preserving its rural charm and scenic trails. It's the kind of place where nothing feels rushed, and every corner invites you to slow down. Bring good walking shoes and a little curiosity, because the magic of Għarb reveals itself only to those who look just past the obvious. While Għarb invites you to reflect in silence, the next village draws you in with the scent of roasted meat and wild thyme. This is Mġarr, a village located in the island's northwest. Mġarr is surrounded by farmland and vineyards, making it the perfect setting for food that's as fresh as it is traditional. As you enter the village, the smell of roasted rabbit, Malta's national dish, fills the air. Locals gather for fincata, a communal rabbit stew served with crusty bread and wine, often in family-run restaurants with no English menus in sight. The best time to visit is during one of the village feasts, when the main square fills with lights, fireworks, and marching bands. These events aren't staged for tourists. They're genuine community celebrations that reveal the heart of rural Malta. It's here you'll find dishes prepared from family recipes going back generations, and hospitality that's sincere and unhurried. If you want a true taste of Maltese life, Mġarr should not be missed. If Mġarr fills your plate, the next stop strips everything back to sea and silence. The road narrows until it becomes gravel. You've reached Qala, a quiet village on Gozo's eastern edge. This village feels more like a local secret than a destination. A short walk or drive down a narrow path leads you to Dalet Korat Bay, a quiet cove known mostly to residents. There are no ticket booths or beach vendors here, just turquoise water, limestone cliffs, and a few boathouses turned summer cafes. It's one of the few spots where you can swim, snorkel, or kayak without ever encountering a crowd. For the more adventurous, nearby cliffs offer safe but thrilling jumping points used by locals for generations. Qala's charm lies in its simplicity, its slow pace, its clear water, and its complete absence of noise. Whether you stay for an hour or an entire afternoon, this corner of Malta offers solitude, adventure, and a glimpse of island life that hasn't changed in decades. As we leave Qala's rugged coast behind, our path winds upward to a village that touches the sky. Welcome to Żebbuġ, Gozo's highest village. Here, olive groves and fig trees line the road, with sweeping views of the sea on both sides. It's the island's highest village, and yet few travelers take the time to explore it. The real treasure here lies in the walking trails that start at the village's edge. These quiet paths lead to panoramic viewpoints and down toward Marsalforn's ancient salt pans, still used today by locals harvesting salt by hand. Żebbuġ is also one of the few places where you can witness traditional crafts like lace making and bread baking in active family homes. You won't find fast-paced tourism here, just sea breezes, stone houses, and some of the best open-air views in Gozo. For anyone looking to walk, breathe, and feel the island's rhythm, Żebbuġ offers peace and perspective above the rest. Leaving the heights of Żebbuġ behind, we now enter a village so small it feels like a pause in time. There's only one road in, and if missed, you'll think it the wrong way. This is Bidnija. Tucked between Mosta and the countryside, this rural village has one church, one restaurant, and views that stretch across Malta's northern hills. The surrounding land is prized for its olive trees, some of the oldest in the country, and you'll see them flanking narrow trails once walked by Romans. What sets Bidnija apart is its horseback riding scene. Local stables offer guided rides along ancient paths that cut through valleys, groves, and open farmland. It's one of the few places in Malta where you can explore the landscape on horseback without traffic or crowds. If you're looking to slow down and experience traditional countryside life, Bidnija is as authentic as it gets. You won't find souvenir shops or tourist buses, just fresh air, quiet trails, and the gentle rhythm of hooves on earth. From green farmland, the next village takes us straight to the island's edge, where the ground under your feet gives way to rugged cliffs. This is Baħrija, a remote cliffside village in northwest Malta. This remote village is the gateway to one of Malta's wildest coastal hikes, leading to Fam Erie Bay, a secluded beach framed by dramatic cliffs and turquoise water. The trail is steep and rugged, but the payoff is solitude and a view that feels like a secret. In the village itself, there's little commercial development, just a few farms, a small chapel, and panoramic lookout points used for centuries to watch over the sea. Baħrija is also known for its fresh produce and game-based dishes served in traditional restaurants nearby. It's the kind of place where mobile signal drops, but your senses wake up. Whether you hike or just soak in the views, Baħrija rewards those who value raw beauty over convenience. And finally, we arrive at a place where the past hasn't just been preserved. It never left. Here the air is so quiet, you can hear birdsong echoing off old stone walls. This is Santa Lucia, one of the smallest, least visited villages in Malta, and one of the most fascinating. Located inland and often bypassed, this village has no shops, no cafes, and no traffic noise. What it does have is the sacred spring of Għarb il-Kabira, used by locals for centuries and believed to have healing properties. The surrounding area still supports traditional Gazetan farming, and you can often spot locals working by hand in the fields. The village's tiny square features a chapel, and during religious festivals, the entire community gathers here for processions and candlelit ceremonies. Folktales and oral traditions are strong in Santa Lucia, making it feel like you've stepped into a version of Malta that predates tourism entirely. It's not a place for thrills, but if you want quiet, authenticity, and the soft hum of village life preserved in time, this is one of the last places you'll find it. Which secret destination captured your imagination? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to check out our next video, Secret Wonders of Planet Earth You Won't Believe Exist. It is packed with real travel insights. Click here to watch it now, and we'll see you in the next one.